Now, a new chair couldn't have come at a better time for me, and AutoFull was kind enough to send one of their C3 chairs out to me for the purpose of this content, so shout out to AutoFull for doing that. Now, my old chair's gas lift broke, and as you may know, sitting that low down isn't great, and it's not very comfortable at all. But anyway, let's talk about the AutoFull C3 gaming chair. The C3 is a faux leather racing style seat which just absolutely screams gamer. They sponsor various gaming events and esports stars and are pretty much embedded in the gaming industry now. The chair is rather large, but that I would say is more on the normal side for gaming chairs. The chair is all black, has some nice solid padding running down the back and on the seat, and overall is a comfy chair to sit on for a lengthy gaming session. Now, to be honest with you, I would say I was probably a larger and broader guy. It's fair, isn't it? And I had no issues with finding it too narrow for my shoulders around the side skirt areas. Now, I don't really know the proper name for these areas, but they were pretty nice to sit against. There is a solid yellow stitching that runs through the chair to give it a bit of an accent color, and the branding is pretty thick and heavy, with AutoFull appearing twice on the front, 3 times maybe if you count this as well. And you've also got it once on the back, I think anyway, along with their logo on the front and back as well. And you've also got AutoFull written down the side on the plastic bits here. So AutoFull is just written everywhere on this chair. You're not escaping their branding at all. But to be honest with you, that's probably pretty intentional because of all of the esports events that they sponsor and all of the chairs they probably provide for those. They're going to want AutoFull front and center on those esports stages. Now in the box, you've also got a pillow for your neck or head, depending on how tall you are, and a memory foam lumbar support, which again are pretty comfortable to use. And I must say I did need the lumbar support to keep my back in a nice position with this chair. The chair is capable of reclining up to 160 degrees, and the AutoFull website says it's nice to have a nap in it, but to be honest with you, I'm not really so sure. I don't think I could find this chair comfortable enough for a nap, even when using the built-in footrest. But I also wouldn't call it a built-in footrest either, probably because I'm an adult. And well, adults I don't think buy many gaming chairs, but it falls pretty short of being a footrest and more of a knee or upper calf rest. But again, it's a nice to have if you did want to have a bit of a lean back when gaming, you know, if you've got a controller and you're playing some single player games like Horizon or Red Dead or something similar. Ghost of Tsushima has just come out on Steam, so I'm just about to start that. Now this does bring me to a pet peeve that I have with gaming chairs like this. There is no auto-recline feature. It's locked to a particular position. So every time you want to adjust it, you need to pull back the lever to move it to said position. For me, this is a definite must-have in a chair, and so many gaming chairs I've tried in the past just gloss over this feature in favor of a more solid build, but it's just not that comfortable to me. And if it does come down to a cost thing, I would rather than just scrap this footrest and stick an auto recliner on here. But with that said, I must say it is a solid chair and it's been put together really well. Nice solid parts and a nice quality feel to it. It supports weight up to a maximum of 350 pounds and it has a full steel frame, which explains why the box was just so damn heavy when I took the delivery. It's got a nylon base as well, 5 casters and a nice solid frame that went together really nicely actually. The 2D armrests, as they're calling it, are height adjustable and rotate so you can find an ideal seating position, though I must say I did keep these in an upright straight on position throughout my testing, as this was way more comfortable than bringing them in for me. Now I only lowered them so the chair could fit under my desk. The fixtures here, although seem alright, they do feel more plastic than the rest of the chair, and the armrests, even though locked in position, still have a bit of a wobble and a bit of a movement to them. They're not solidly locked in position. But let's talk about the price, because at the time of making this video, the AutoFull C3 gaming chair will set you back £259 here in the UK. Now for a chair, I think that's a bit pricey, but then I get through £100 Amazon chairs like glasses of water at the moment, so who am I to say? But I will say that the chair does usually cost around £400 in the UK, so there is a big discount to be had there. That being said, for me, it is missing that auto recliner, which I do love on my old office style chair. But on the other hand, it's still a super comfy chair to use. So it is really swings and roundabouts for me here. Overall though, it's a solid effort by AutoFull. Thank you very much for checking out this video review of the AutoFull C3 gaming chair. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe to keep up with our latest tech and gaming videos, and also let us know in the comments down below, is this chair something that you would treat yourself to, or you like me and you've been using office chairs for so long that you've really found your comfort in traditional office chairs? Let us know in the comments down below. As I say, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.